Okay, so I'm going to go through a little bit about SushiVid first. That's me. I know, tak macam I. Hari ni I pakai contacts. So that picture is me in the office trying to direct the team, you all buat ni, buat ni. And that's my Instagram at SushiVid's Instagram. If you all ever feel led to follow us, see what are some of the new campaigns and some of the brands that we're working with, then you should follow us on our Instagram. Sorry. Okay, so these are some of the brands that we've worked with. I wouldn't call myself an expert. Actually, I just work with some of these brands. We have worked with 400 different brands, and we've done over 3,000 branded contents in the last 2.5 years. And a lot of you here, actually, we have worked together with Cody Hong, Dumpling Soda, and Ray. You know, a lot of you, we've actually had opportunities to work with you guys, and thank you so much for supporting SushiVid so far. And this is the side I want to get to. Since everybody sudah letih. Round of applause for everyone because you guys have been great. I don't know how you convince 10,000 people to follow you. How you get 10,000 subscribers, I don't know. I only got 3. Okay, that's number one. First thing I want to celebrate is you guys have more than 10,000 subscribers. Second thing is, much like Cody, I didn't know what I was doing. 2.5 years ago, I just decided I have this dream. I want to be a startup founder. That's all. I just know I want to be a startup founder, and I was an actress before, so I want to impact creators. So that's all I know. And then I came back with this dream from Singapore. I was working in Singapore, much like Cody. I was working in Singapore. I came back and I called 100 of you, 100 YouTubers, and you guys responded to my call. You guys picked up my phone, met up with me, explained to me, okay, Yuan, I think this is a good idea. You guys empowered me to do what I do today. You know, Ray, he's a stranger. He invited me to his house. First time I met a YouTuber, he invited me to his house. I freaked out. Okay, like Jalan Ampang, don't know where. I'm like, oh my god, this guy, never mind, he got 500,000 subscribers, shouldn't be doing anything funny. That was Ray Mark. Invite me to his house. First time I met him. So there's also the other people, Adam Tabakar, Salad Show, people who actually met up with me and helped me to refine SushiVid to where it is today. Of course, we have expanded lah. But big round of applause, you guys are all my hero. Thank you. So today I will be sharing, I will go very fast, I promise, bullet train speed. What brands want, why YouTube, types of YouTube videos that would work with brands. What type of opportunity, ini kalilah our peluang to berjuang sudah sampai. Okay, and then our influencer marketing 101. Actually, I think you're already expert lah. Tapi, never mind lah, I will do a bit more. And then the mistakes to avoid, which I believe that's my favorite part. Because that's where I'm going to be honest and I'm going to tell you all brutal stuff. Okay, there's only 2 reasons in my understanding why brands want to work with you. Because you have traffic and you build trust. You have traffic because somehow, people are not watching TV anymore. Betul kata Zuki. People are not watching TV in the next 5 years. They are all watching YouTube. Young children are saying that, oh, okay, mommy, when I grow up, I want to be YouTuber. So they all want to be YouTube. So you have traffic, which is actually what the brands are looking for. The reason why they advertise billboard, they advertise radio, TV, everything is for traffic. And you have traffic. That's why they want you. The second thing is trust. It's like, for example, if I make a YouTube video, and I say like, hey guys, I believe this item from Sephora, and I try this. Hey, you see absorb in 3 seconds. They will love it. Because you just showed first impression on the product, you just build trust for the product, which, you know, helps other people to purchase after that. So you build trust and you do traffic. I'm going so fast, I have to breathe. Okay, examples of reasons why you can help the brands, right? One is if they have an event that needs audience. For example, Tech Heuer opened in Gardens Mid Valley, and they already spend so much offline, right? They you know, hire PR company, pour out all the champagne and everything, already spend so much offline. Why not just add a bit more, do online lah. They already promote ma, just add a few more and then get some YouTubers and then do online lah. Which is what they're doing right now, right? Okay, so what opportunities are available on YouTube? A lot. Because I told you everybody's on Instagram and TikTok, nobody's on YouTube. So if you have like, you know, brother, sister, lawyer, friends, you know, like neighbors, kids, right? Please set up their channel for them because there's so much opportunity available. Number 1, tech channel. If I close my eyes and think how many more than 10K tech channel in Malaysia, I can think of less than 5. I've been in this market for 2.5 years. I can only think less than 5 names of people who do tech channel in Malaysia. There's so much opportunity. I know there's all these excuses about no, the product don't come to Malaysia first, but there's a lot more creative ways that you can actually make tech videos. Okay, free endorsement for Geekception, he's right there. Okay, guys. Yeah, so tech is really lacking in this country. Motherhood, I know you're very busy. After give birth, really no time to make video. But there is opportunity. If your sister just gave birth, monetize on it. Because honestly, there's not enough, a lot, no. Like this breast pump on message me, hey, you got an influencer. I'm like, breast pump, how? What you want me to ask the influencer to do? You know, so but there is a lot of demand for motherhood, a lot of demand for parenting products, kids, toys, unboxing, anything. There's just so much demand for mothers. I close my eyes, don't have. Close my eyes, don't have any mother, you know, that I know of lah. I don't know. I don't know any mother except celebrities. I really don't know any other mother YouTubers that is consistently making content about like how to take care of my child, how to take care of my toddler and all that kind of stuff, right? Food. I know there's one. There's a few actually. There's a few food ones. You know, guys, we are losing bak kut teh to and nasi lemak and char kway teow to Singapore. They are claiming all this as their national food. We should be ashamed of ourselves. For the love of food in Malaysia, we are not doing enough justice to our food. Please, when you go and makan, take out the phone and vlog it. It's not so hard, really, because there is not enough food. Okay, if I think of the Anthony Bourdain of Malaysia, tak ada. I try to think harder a bit. Okay, is there a foodie? Not even. I'm not asking you to make recipe. You know, first you cut the tomato, then you chop the potato. You know, no, I'm not asking you to make recipe video. Just vlog about your food experience only. I cannot find anyone who's like. I mean, got lah, 1 or 2, 3. Okay, a few lah, but still got a lot of opportunity for everybody else. There's so much opportunity to do food. Nobody is really monetizing on this also. A lot of restaurants come to me and ask me, when we are launching this new product, you got food YouTuber? Don't have. I don't have. So if any of you know any foodies, actually there's a lot of new faces here also. You all please sign up to SushiVid. So, but yeah, if you guys think that there is enough food, I don't think so. I still think Malaysia, for the amount of food that we have, the amount of towns that we have, and all the, you know, signature dishes around, we can do more food. Non-Malay beauty also lacking in Malaysia. Okay, I mean, I love Aisha Liana, and you know, I love the Silly Blings. I love you guys a lot because you guys have been really, really good. But I close my eyes and think, got any Indian one? Don't have. Got any Chinese one? 2. Every time I use left, right, influencer A, influencer B. Client ask, got new one? Don't have. Got any more? Don't have. There is not enough makeup YouTubers in Malaysia that are non-Malay. Malay also can have more. This is another one, I'll tell you. The Malay YouTuber, got one time, this Malay YouTuber kind of asked me, when I feel like I want to appeal to international audience lah, so I must speak in English lah, in my video. But then her England a bit broken. No? Then I said to her, babe, tak apa, you just speak Malay first. Okay, if you cannot even target your local Malaysian audience, then tak payahlah nak, you know, extra. Just Malaysian first. Because there is not any Malay speaking makeup YouTuber also, right? Professional content, this one is the best. I have all these banks, insurance, property agent, property developers. You want to do no, a lot of property developers do YouTube content, a lot. I've seen SP Setia did it, Masing has done it, you know, and then they do sketches, you know, just the drone fly over the property development and then, okay. The thing is, I'm sure a lot of us have friends who are accountants, lawyers, doctors, you know, dentists, property agents, right? You just interview them lah, or get them to interview themselves. Because there is not enough professional content in this country also. You close your eyes and think, got lawyer. Talk about, you know, anything lah, any law, tak ada. Malaysian punya law, tak ada. There's no such professional content on YouTube. You talk about anybody who talk about like what shares to buy on YouTube, don't have. Anybody who talks about, you know, what property to buy in Malaysia, don't have. We don't have this type of professional content creators. So every time people ask me, when got entrepreneur influencer, got Vivi Yusof. That's the only one. Vivi Yusof is the only one that really sells like hotcakes. Because and then there are co-working spaces come to me, hey, when you got any entrepreneur, YouTuber? I'm like, don't have. So if you guys have, free time, I know you all don't have free time at hand, but if you have free time to teach somebody else to set up their channel, professional content is much needed also. Because there are a lot of B2B clients who are asking me for YouTubers, and I'm like, cannot. My YouTuber all B2C. I don't have any B2B YouTubers. Fitness, also only got one. Ayo guys, we can do better than this lah, Malaysia, come on. Fitness. I mean, okay, there's one fitness. How about belly dancing? How about yoga? How about aerial arts? How about martial arts? We don't have. We have some gym junkies, that's it. We don't have a lot of content. Traditional dance. So if you guys have any friend who's slightly gifted, that's all it takes, slightly gifted only. Already can do, fitness, right? Or like even very oversized. Start now and show the transformation is good. Third, opportunity. Ini kalilah chance you. Okay, vlogs. I also only can think of 1 or 2 vloggers in this whole country. Yo, we are so talented people, how come don't have? I want to sell, also don't have. That's why I said, out of my 589,000 I paid out this year, only 10% went to YouTubers. Why? Don't have. I don't have YouTubers to sell. Because one, not enough content lah, okay? Not enough content creators. Basically everything lah, everything. Every category also I can have more YouTubers. Every category. This is the part that, okay lah, quite interesting lah. I don't know whether y'all like it or not, but okay. Okay, steps to get sponsorship. You need to prepare. And then you need to shortlist, you need to reach out to them, you need to pitch, and you need to get a job. Prepare your media kit and your pricing, and also, of course, no need to be small, can sign up to SushiVid. Our biggest is Zul Arifin. So, your media kit, your pricing, and sign up to portals like me, not just me, but I cannot mention my competitors on stage, right? So if you need to know how to prepare a good media kit, we do have an article written at blog.sushivid.com. There is an article written on how to prepare your media kit, but I'm going to go through a brief summary for you. You all can, convince 10,000 people, 700, 800, 900, I don't know, you three combined 2 million people already. You can convince so many people to subscribe. Just spend a bit more time, prepare your media kit, please, because it will get you a lot of additional kaching in the pocket, not 3 ringgit. But I want the bottle for 3 ringgit. Okay, so it's the same as any startup debt, right? What's the problem you're trying to solve? No traffic. What is the solution? I have traffic. What's the unique selling proposition that you have? Oh, I am the first pianist YouTuber in Malaysia that plays cover music. I'm talking about Ray. How big is your total addressable market? I have 259,600 subscribers. And what's my traction so far? Oh, I have worked with Lazada, Zalora, Shopee, Fashion Valet, and what is your, how much? Per video depends, X. Why? Why are you charging X? Right? So this is the same thing. In your media kit, you just need to do, what's your problem? What's the problem now? What's the client's problem? What's the brand's problem? No traffic. What's the solution? I have traffic. What's the unique selling proposition? I am, Malaysia's blah 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 YouTuber, and I am, something lah, I am Malaysia's food blogger with however many thousand followers. How big is your total addressable market? Is just how many followers or how many subscribers do you have, and what are the other brands that you work with, and how much have you been paid? I also, on top of that, have an article on how to price yourself. To be honest, YouTube has been extremely difficult for me. Because 2016, you are 15,000. 2017, suddenly 30,000. You're like, subscriber didn't go up, reach never changed, views also not much change. But the price doubled just because, 2017. Guys, you need to decide that pricing has a mechanics, not just anyhow change price. at the end of the day, when the client pay you for something that you do, yeah lah, my video memang creative, I cannot price my creativity. Can. You cannot just like, oh, anyhow price. Okay? One, content, your creativity, I get it, it's your creativity. But there is a difference whether you are doing a production with 10 people or you are at home doing makeup in your room with one light and one camera. Right? So creativity, yes, cannot be measured somewhat, but be reasonable lah. You know, whether you are full-on production, how many people, or if you are just yourself. If it's just yourself, I tell you very easy. How much should an average person your age be paid? Fine, you have reached, you times 10 that now. That's the price of your video. Because you cannot be above and beyond natural amounts. It cannot be like, you know, out of nowhere, 15,000 ringgit. It's like that now. I call YouTubers, right? Hey, how much I don't know lah. 20,000? You're like, huh? 20,000? On what basis are you 20,000? So you have to price yourself. Yes, there is a price to creativity, but no, not anyhow. And please read the article I wrote before that. And the other thing is traffic and reach, right? Again, I mentioned earlier you have competitors. Your competitors are the TVs, the radios, like Facebook, and you know, Google AdWords also. So if you are making if you are giving client a 10,000 ringgit, you say that, okay, I'll make this video for you for 10,000 ringgit. Fine, you pay for the creativity, they pay for the creativity, correct. But you only get 1,000 views. That means they're paying 10 ringgit per view, you know. 10 ringgit per view is too high. Because on Facebook, they pay 1 cent per view. So you cannot just think like, oh, my creativity, and then this is my price. How much views are you actually giving to the client? How much value in terms of views or reach are you giving to the client? Or, in other words, how many app downloads are you giving to the client? How many clicks to their website are you giving to the client? It doesn't have to be just reach. It could be clicks, it could be app downloads, it could be other things. Likes, comments, subscribers. How much of value are you giving to the client? Oh, I have to stop. I have 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, and lastly is trust, right? How much sway do you have in your audience? And I'm going to show you this. This is a sample called analytics from a influencer. As you can see, this influencer has 86.6% male and 41% from Malaysia. So actually, right, for whatever views that he gets, right, only 41% is relevant to Malaysia because that's where Malaysian views are. No, not 41, no, 49%. Only half of the views that he gets is actually Malaysian views, which is relevant to the brand because they're only selling in Malaysia. And only, you know, if it's a male product, this is a very targeted influencer. I really don't know who this is, but, you know, this is what the client wants to see actually, not just, you know, views. Okay, so again, the pricing part, I read the article. The other thing is, how much value can you deliver to the brand? Real value. And of course, there's other external stuff like, you know, how much is your competitor charging? Like, you know, Facebook is 1 cent per view, right? How much is your competitors, including newspaper and everything else, charging, right? And how much demand do you have lately, lah? If you have a lot of demand, of course, demand versus supply, you got a lot of demand, then you charge lah. But if your supply pun turun, after that, you know what happened lah. Faham what happened to your pricing, maybe time to change. Okay, short list. This one very long, I'm going to skip now. Okay, this is third-party tools like SushiVid. I'll talk about this one a little bit. Okay, so tools like SushiVid are actually there to help you because if you don't have a salesperson, we actually have a list of at least 15 brands at any point in time looking for influencers. So you go in there and you propose, right? This Huda Luna says, I love to share and review your product since I love to use the fragrance body wash, and she is willing to do one IG post for 263 ringgit. So when a client uses a platform like SushiVid, basically they just see an aggregated list of all the influencers yang propose, what are they willing to propose, how much reach do they get, and how much. So you don't actually need to have a salesperson that goes out there all the time and like, you know, give your media kit one by one. You can just work with third-party tools like SushiVid. And of course, when the client finished the campaign already, we will get the data for them. You know, 76% of the audience for this particular campaign is from Malaysia, 56% of them are male, and you spend 26,000, you got 2% click-through rate. And you see, this is the part I like. Can I have 5 minutes just for this? This one, I tahan very long, you know, y'all bully my team, you know. Tips to avoid. 1, being diva. Honestly, I can't say this enough. I know y'all are slightly famous. I know that You know, a lot of people are calling you, don't blue tick my team. There's only that many times we will accept this, you know. After the second or the third time, we will start working with you. If you are irresponsible, if you are too busy, don't take the job or get a PA. But if you decided to take a job, don't blue tick or don't be difficult, right? YouTube as a whole, as an influencer marketing platform, is suffering because of this. They are using Instagrammers and they're using TikTokers because it's so easy, no need to edit one ma. But YouTube, the moment, okay, I tell you this is us. We are the glorified sponge. The client, after we send the draft to the client will say, you want this part, the influencer, the content very blur, this part, she shouldn't, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Then we absorb everything, tahan. Hi, sorry, the client say, can you do this? And then the YouTuber must realize that we are your friend, we are not your enemy, we are not the client, we are just the punching bag. Then you all this side, right? Come to us. Of course cannot lah, I already make the video, you know, and then you all, no. Cannot. Because we don't deserve that from you also. Okay, so if sometimes it doesn't really, it's not so bad if you are being slightly flexible. Slightly only. If you're slightly nicer to us, we'll work with you again and again. So some of you point to reflect, if I never call you for a long time, what happened? If SushiVid team hasn't called you in a while, please time to reflect. What actually happened? It's because after a while, if you're difficult, all the agencies talk. Everybody talks. Everybody knows who's the difficult one. So please, okay? Do yourself a favor. Be nice to the people around you. Not just to SushiVid, to other agencies, to other portals, the same. Even the brands. Be nice to people. They are also could be your subscriber, you know. Pricing yourself out of competition. This one, hebat one, I tell you. I have one influencer started at 2,000 ringgit, become 4, become 6, become 8 in a matter of 3 months. I understand your subscriber naik, I understand a lot of demand, right? But for people who have pitched you 2 months ago, sekarang baru dapat job, and you dah kata, oh sorry, my price already doubled. It's on you to actually tell the clients that your price naik, right? Also, yes, maybe they should approach you before they propose that. But if already proposed, is it really that difficult to just take the job and not be so difficult? Because at the end of the day, like I said, the agencies talk, right? So if you took out your price, but we call you and like, alah, sorry lah, but that time you charge this price kan, we already proposed lah. Then, because it put us in the punching bag position again, no? Where you, of course cannot lah, and then we are like, sorry, influencer already took up price, can I give you a new influencer? I mean, yes, it's lesser than what you demanded, but it's still money, right? Now, not looking long term, that's the one that I really want to talk about, right? As YouTubers, you need to think long term. Gina is standing up. Okay, you need to think long term and think about the brands that you really want to work with and be genuine about it. So you don't want to just anyhow, every job also take and every job also sponsored. Because over time, your audience is going to be like very sick of you.